Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. And ever since Trell been making a lot of fame on the internet, you had people like Milk74, OG Gumby, as well as his own brother Big Deal, claiming that he's not even from Hoover. Now according to them, Trell never even got put on Hoover, but the only reason to let him come around and claim it is because his brother Big Deal was arrestable from over there. Now you could tell Trell didn't want to speak on that, being that was Hoover politics, but the fact that he said it on No Jumper and it went viral. Him and Smack responded back to Gumby on Back on Fig, so let's get straight into it. Now Smack said personally he didn't want to bring this to the internet, being that Gumby is an older homie. And he said even though Gumby didn't say nothing bad about me, he said F Trell. And when you say F Trell, you're basically saying F me, cause that's my homie and my best friend.
You say, oh yeah, BOF, shout out Smack, but Trell, at the end of the day, if it's Trell, it's me.
Now when Smack was going through his own trials and tribulations with the troubled Gangster Crips, Trell stood right beside him, and even though he was roasting them, he kept them employed at Back on Fig. Even back in the days when Trell was still cool with Tyga, when he used to go on tour with him, he used to take Smack with him. Now Smack told Gumby, how in the hell you gonna talk bad about Trell and say F him when you way older than him, so you never even grew up with him? Now this the same issue that Milk74 had with Gumby, because he never even spoke bad about him, but then when Gumby was at No Jumper and Adam 22 asked him about him, he said Milk74 is not even from Hoover. Then he told Milk74, if you gonna keep claiming Hoover and you popping on the internet, at least come put some of the homies on and teach them how to do reaction videos so they can be successful like you. And Milk74 responded back by saying F out of here. Now Hawk crashed down on Gumby at No Jumper, and he basically told them, while he over here trying to tell Milk74 how to spend his money to put the Hoovers on, why didn't you start your own podcast on Fig with all the millions you got? Now Smack told Gumby, I don't know what you talking about, but Trell's a real 50 baby, straight up out the 50s. And he said, as far as you saying Back on Fig's not a representation of the Hoovers, you damn right. This is our podcast and we gonna name it and talk about whatever we want to. Now Smack told Gumby, no matter what you guys say about me and Trell, at the end of the day, me and Trell are real stomp down Fig babies. Now Smack told Gumby, respectfully, if you don't like Back on Fig or Trell, don't watch us. And he said, you damn right we don't represent the Hoovers or the Troubles on our platform, cause we ain't trying to catch no Rico. Now Young and Hefe said salutes up to Smack, cause that's how you respond to a big homie without being disrespectful. Now even though Smack got a lot of talent on the internet, let's be honest, nobody would have ever heard of him had Trell not brought him around, and now that he got popping on the internet, everybody's starting to love him. Now Smack ended it off by telling Gumby, if Trell would have messed up or said something bad about you and you crashed out on him, then by all means you had all the rights to, being that you an older homie from Hoover. But this man was nothing but respectful to you, even brought you on Back on Fig. Then the first thing you do when you go to No Jumper is say that he ain't from Hoover. Now Gumby said the same thing about Milk74, and Damian Porter, who is an OG from Hoover, already said it out of his mouth that Milk74 is not only from Hoover, but he's a writer. Now salutes up to Smack for having this homie Trell's back. And now that you guys heard what he said, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy News stand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Gone.